Hey everyone, welcome to today's fantastic adventure. Hold on, we just found our ultimate target, John, while Kelly is up to some shenanigans behind TX's back. Kelly rushed to the car, ready to make his getaway, but the keys decided to throw a tantrum and drop. When he picked them up, surprise, TX magically appeared, and boy, did she put her foot down literally. TX urgently asked Kelly where John was, but Kelly couldn't answer. The foot on his neck was a real conversation stopper. Just then, a low-spec, beat-up car came zooming in like a shooting star right into Kelly. Bang! Kelly crashed into the wall. Arnold emerged like a hero. Without hesitation, he hoisted Kelly into the truck bed after confirming his identity. What strength? Under Arnold's intense questioning, Kelly revealed that John was locked in a dog cage. But just as Arnold freed John, he turned back to see TX had done a self-repair thing timed. Just as Arnold was gearing up to take John and flee, TX appeared behind him like a ghost, always lurking. Soon, police and firefighters arrived, checking Arnold's injuries. Whoa, this is crazy. Meanwhile, TX quietly approached the police car, planning something. She turned her finger into a laser drill and inserted its tech genius. She rewired the police cars to autonomously chase John, while she drove a massive crane right behind them. This is epic. Soon, TX located John and unleashed drones on him. A real street was built for authenticity now, that's dedication. Let's enjoy this crazy chase scene as Arnold zooms through in a fire truck hot on TX's tail. Subtitles. Arnold made a sharp turn of the steering wheel, initiating a frenzy of collisions, and when TX was caught off guard, he swiftly leaped onto TX's construction truck, truly a master of stunts. Suddenly, TX opened fire. Arnold thought he and the fire truck were toast, but surprise, they were just fine. TX is no regular Terminator, and things aren't looking good for Arnold, as a hydrogen battery exploded during the brawl, sending his mindset into Arnold lost his crucial fight power like trying to drive on empty. This battle's like endless adrenaline, sparking endless fights like a saw-gnawing wood. Arnold's epic battle phase reached its climax, a mix of tension and humor unbelievably chaotic. How tragic. Arnold's hydrogen battery broke after a fierce fight. He tossed it, boom, like a mini atomic bomb. After that, the group swung by a gas station for supplies. Arnold went crazy in the store, but only remembered that cute bartender adorably forgetful. Little did Arnold realize the drinks were exclusively meant for him, yet he hoped to purchase some bar items. What a truly cheerful guy. Arnold and Kelly took John to a graveyard with a plan. Without skipping a beat, he smashed a tombstone and surprised just a treasure trove of weapons inside. Apparently, his mom, Sarah, hid weapons there before she passed, a true mom always thinking ahead. Just then, police surrounded the area and fired smoke grenades. Kelly, seeing the chaos, bolted out with a blunder. Arnold, however, strutted out with the coffin, completely unfazed by the cops. He hid his own plan. After a flurry of shots, it was finally Arnold's turn to shine, carrying the coffin while blasting away. The ultimate show-off. Arnold tossed the coffin into the truck, and surprised John was hiding inside. Together, they sped off to find Kelly. Talk about a perfect. But Kelly hadn't gotten far when he spotted his boyfriend rolling in with a cop car. Excited to hug him, but wait, something feels off. Surprise! His BF was TX in disguise. What a twist! Just then, Arnold swooped in to shield Kelly, and the three of them took off in the car, fleeing like their lives depended on it. To everyone's great surprise, TX had somehow caught up and unexpectedly jumped onto the car roof. Arnold's maneuvers were incredibly slick, simply showing top-notch skills. Although that crash didn't hurt TX, Arnold's hit broke her electromagnetic cannon, but no worries, she quickly modified it into a flamethrower. Arnold hurriedly got an RV, gearing up to find Kelly's dad and urgently stop Skynet from activating. What a showdown. But sadly, Kelly's dad was the head honcho of Skynet, and oops, he had already hit the start button. The Skynet system came to life and grew independent. What's next on this adventurous roller coaster? Several computers at the base suddenly went out of control, and just when everyone was at a loss, Arnold shouted loudly, "Everyone, be careful." Subtitles. Arnold swiftly aimed at TX and launched 3 grenades, sending her flying into the ventilation duct. What a flawless attack. At that moment, the robots in the base were already under Skynet's control, launching a brutal assault on humanity out of chaos. The injured general informed Kelly that they had to get the red password from his safe to end Skynet at Crystal Peak. Now that's dramatic. Just then, TX blocked their path. Arnold quickly initiated the evacuation plan to cover their escape, only for his gun to click empty. It was a battle of stamina now, as TX kicked Arnold aside without breaking a sweat, a true test of strength. Arnold fought back fiercely, trying to buy John some time, but unfortunately, it gave TX a chance to show off her yoga skills. Talk about irony. At the crucial moment, Arnold grabbed a cable and plugged it into TX, and boom. An electric shock sent both of them flying. Unfortunately, TX's version was superior. Arnold could only watch her snap his neck. Heartbreaking. Then TX hijacked Arnold's system, making him her puppet. To talk about a gut punch. Just as they are taking off, Arnold appears and drags John out. What a twist. Arnold was now out of control, pinning John down. He gripped his neck, but couldn't bear to strike. Awkward moment alert. Turns out, Arnold was fighting back with sheer willpower, struggling against the painful programming. A true tragic. To avoid hurting John, Arnold finally flung him away. After a brief struggle, the system crashed and rebooted. Meanwhile, John quickly piloted the plane towards Crystal Peak, ready to wrap things up. What a wild ride.